Hello, and thank you for joining us today as we take a look at the Project SAVE, a court-appointed program for troubled teens. I'm going to go ahead and interview the heads of 3 departments in the program: education, activities, and physical therapy. How is the education program set up in this facility?
Since we are integrated with the physical and therapeutic aspects of this program, we are designed to work with them. While not the typical type of school, we serve grades 6 through 12. The students are required to attend class 4 hours a day in intermittent bursts throughout the day. They generally arrive after their physical training, also known as PT. We use a system of positive reinforcement rather than the typical punitive punishment, and we try to reward behavior that is socially accepted. This is according to the theories of Hickson Munger from 1990. Here we try to have smaller classes so the teachers have more time with each individual student, and the students can get to know the teachers, so there's a better rapport going on. Studies have shown, Stockard and Mayberry in 1992, that these smaller classes work better for behaviorally challenged students. We also try to maintain a highly structured atmosphere, so at the first level, the teachers provide a great amount of structure and control. Eventually, prompting and reinforcing of the students dwindles so that they can learn self-management and control as indicated by the Franklin Jefferson program.
What sort of qualification requirements must the educators meet to work here?
Well, these teachers come from all around the country. They are certified, and many are recognized by their states with various awards. We try to hire people with previous experience in this type of field with troubled teens, where some of the kids that we have here at this facility are the baddest of the bad, and we only hire teachers that we feel are competent enough and capable enough to handle the risks that these students can sometimes pose.
How does the continuing education of the teens relate to their developing self-esteem?
As far as education goes, some of these children are too smart and have gotten bored, but many of them are had problems in their schools, and they require extra help, or because they had some kind of learning disability, they gave up and they stopped trying, and they started blaming society for that problem, and they started acting out against it. So with these poor academic experiences, we feel that we have to give them some kind of good academic experience. These children fall under 2 categories of self-esteem. They either have very high self-esteem, too high like a narcissist, or they have low self-esteem, and our goal here is to try to get them into the middle, where what we consider a normal level of self-esteem. This is defined by Rosenberg. He says that we want them to consider themselves adequate or a person of worth. We want them to feel themselves not below, or we want them to view themselves as not below or above others. By combining direct and strategy instruction, and by controlling task difficulties and number of steps, and using smaller groups, we hope to help them succeed in gaining a high school diploma. The idea of them getting a high school diploma rather than a GED or nothing is that they'll be, because they're incarcerated youth, that their transgressions may disappear, and having a high school diploma will allow them better jobs in the future, and it might prompt them to go on to college. Thus, we raise their self-esteem and help them realize that they are a part of the society that they used to dislike. If they feel that they are part of the society, they are less likely to react against it, decreasing criminal and delinquent acts.
Are there any other benefits or outcomes you've noticed with the continuing education of the teens?
While there is little to no research on the long-term effects of alternative education on incarcerated youth, we believe that they gain a sense of purpose. With a high school diploma, they have more opportunities and are more likely to continue their education either into college or to get a better job and enter the workforce. We try to help them research and receive scholarships or place them in career paths that they feel that they like. If these goals are achieved, the long-term outcomes positively affect them and their children, and so on.
Thank you.